Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Dysprosium, and today is a good day. I currently have two wonderful programs installed on my machine, Elite Dangerous Premium Beta and the StarCitizen dogfighting module, which has been renamed to Arena Commander. I'm going to play both. I'm going to show you the AI dogfighting, and I'm going to compare the two together. This is not about the premium beta of Elite Dangerous versus the Arena Commander or StarCitizen. This is dogfighting in both games in a comparison. None of the other systems, because none of these other systems exist in StarCitizen yet, so we can't talk about them yet. Anyway, here we go. This is Elite Dangerous multiplayer. I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to show how I get to dogfighting in Elite Dangerous, because I suppose it has something to do with it. Anyway, it's going to give me more time to kind of talk about the game. So anyway, Elite Dangerous has been out for, oh god, it's been a week or two now. And it's a bit, it has more to do in it than StarCitizen does currently. But that's okay. They're at different points of their development. Elite Dangerous is set to be released later this year, while StarCitizen will be lucky to see it in 2015. So anyway, I'm just going to pick a few targets, shoot them down, and we're going to talk about how this game works. I'm flying the base ship in this game with two lasers on it. And the thing that you're going to notice about these lasers is the lasers that I have are auto-aim. Slightly. Anyway, I'm going to kind of show you what this looks like. I'm going to find a target. I'm going to find someone with a bounty on him so that I don't just become a pirate myself. That one's clean. What about this guy? I don't want to fight cobras necessarily. Ooh, this guy's got an $1,100 bounty on him. He's dead. So anyway, I'm just going to fight. I'm going to show you the fight, and then I'll explain while I do another fight. Hickson has some money. $1,100. 1,100 credits. That's, I think that's one of the highest bounties I've seen. Anyway, here we go. He's not moving. He's not moving. He's not moving. He's not moving at all. Okay, we're gonna go pick someone else. Because that one is apparently broken. Which, that's okay. This is a beta. This is, in fact, a beta. You are wanted. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. You, sir. This guy's moving. So, you can see that my lasers, while they do auto-aim, they're not, you know, they're not perfect. I have to help them a little bit. So it's not completely, you know, it takes a lot of skill out of dogfight, but it's not, I don't know. I'm trying to downplay it, but it's a huge difference. I'll explain it in a second. Let me just kill this guy. Basically, just like in every other space sim, he just hit a rock? No, he jumped away. I see, he jumped away. In every space sim, when you buy a ship, you have, it's still just sitting there. You have classes of slots. So, like, this ship has 2 Class 2 slots. Oh, there's another player here. This Sidewinder here is clean. The Sidewinder is clean. But I'm gonna fight him. Oh, this poor guy is gonna be so bad. He's like, look at him. He's trying to run away. And he's dead. Yet I'm still clean. Oh. Okay. So anyway, I just killed that guy. He did not have a bounty on him, but no one around was there to report it. Except someone is now red. What is that? This is Hickson. Oh, right. No, I'm not going to kill Hickson. Let's see, what else is around? There's another Sidewinder here. So, there's a couple of things going on that I want to tell you about. First of all, if you look in the bottom right corner of my screen, you're going to see there's three, I'm going to call them functions. System, engine, and weapons. I can control how much power goes into each function, which is cool because depending on how much power I have in each function, different things kind of happen. If I dump all of my power into systems, I think that increases or decreases the time it takes for me to pick up other targets, and decreases the amount of time it takes for me to scan. And it also decreases the cooldown when my shields start to recharge, and it strengthens my shields, which that was a little known fact. A lot of people didn't know that when this beta first released, but someone finally tested it. If you have full power in systems versus no power in systems, you basically quadruple the number of shots you can take from a tier 1 laser. Power in engines is interesting too. If you see in the bottom middle of my screen, I've got a radar, and to the right of that is kind of my speed. There's a blue... Oh, come here. There's a blue bar. There's a blue bar to the left of my throttle, basically. And that's interesting. Basically what that is it's a sweet spot. If I have my throttle in that blue sweet spot, it's basically the optimum speed at which I can still maneuver efficiently. So here is me spinning while within that blue bar. Now if I get outside of that blue bar, I spin slower, but I'm moving faster. It's an interesting gameplay mechanic. So you can sacrifice speed for maneuverability and vice versa. Now also you'll notice that I have 2 bars into my engine right now. If I increase that to full, you see the blue bar moves up, which effectively means I can move faster now without losing maneuverability. They did this because I think they wanted to prevent people from becoming turrets in space. In fact, I know that. The developers said that. They don't want people to just sit stationary in space and just kind of move up and down, side to side, and shoot people. Which is fine. That is a design choice. They are consciously making that choice. They want a game to act a specific way, and they're going for it. But I'll be honest and say that I don't like it. I don't like what they've done with maneuverability in this game. Because something you're going to notice between this and StarCitizen and basically any other aerial combat game, not to mention any other 6DOF combat game, this one is slow. This one is very slow. The dogfighting in this is very... Oh, how should I say? It's very intentional. It's very... There's no twitch. You're not twitching. You do everything on purpose. There's no accident. You don't... No record. Let's see. Is someone else I can kill? I don't see anyone else. It's deliberate. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. The dogfighting in this is deliberate. There's no twitch. Nothing really kind of surprises you. No one really gets the jump on you in this. It's all about your angle of attack. It's choosing your targets. It's, knowing when to run, knowing when to fight. And then when you're in the thick of it, knowing which systems to dump power into. If you're getting attacked and you don't think you're going to be able to kill the guy and you want to run away, dump power into systems and engines. If your shields have blown and you're still under attack and you just need to run away, dump all your power into engine. If you're just hunting people like I am, most of it into weapons, some of it into engine. It's, I don't know, it's a lot more thought before the fight and a lot less thought during the fight. Which again is fine. It's good because it's a stark difference to what the other dogfighting simulators we have out there. When I say dogfighting simulators, I'm referring to other 6DOF simulators. Which really the only other 6DOF dogfighting game out right now that is any good, in my opinion, is PlanetSide 2. PlanetSide 2 has great dogfighting. If you've ever, if you're listening to my voice and you have not seen PlanetSide 2 dogfighting, look it up. If you're interested in space sims and you're interested in the competitive scene in these games that are coming up, Elite Dangerous and StarCitizen, then look at PlanetSide 2. Look at ESF fighting. Look at the Connery server ESF fighting. It's amazing. I mean, people get really good at it. People dedicate all of their time in that game in strictly dogfighting the single-piloted, they're called ESFs, Empire-specific fighters. It gets pretty intense. People are very good in that game. And if you're not good at flying and you're playing on a server where a lot of dedicated flyers are playing, you're going to get shot out of the sky immediately. But anyway, I digress. This was just a quick look at Elite Dangerous. I kind of want to pick one more target out. Let's see. I kind of flew away from where I meant to be. Oh, that's the other thing. Tab, on my keyboard anyway, it's a boost. And you can see in my middle pylon there where my engine is, where I have 2 blocks of power in, you see there's 10 horizontal bars stacked vertically. That is, every 5 of those basically is a boost. So I hit tab, I use 5 of them, and I can boost a little bit. You can use that for just a speed boost, and if you're spinning, it'll make you spin faster. I also want to take a moment to show turning off flight assist to perform some of those, Battlestar Galactica Viper moves. But that is you'll see in a second, that is a huge exaggeration because there's an eagle here. Oh, it's another player. All right, let's do this. For some reason, my crimes are not being reported. Goodbye. Okay, so here's another player over here. There's another eagle. He's clean. Sea fuel. So he's gonna blow over me. I'm gonna turn off flight assist. I'm gonna turn very slowly around, and then I'm gonna return. I don't know. It takes a long time to spin around without flight assist on, and it's interesting to say the least. Oh, he's got 3 gimbal lasers. No, he's got 3 lasers on. He's hardly even using them. Is he giving up? Is that what he's doing? Something is amiss. I'm no longer damaging his shield. I'm no longer damaging him. You know why? I think he just quit. I think he exited out of the game. Well, anyway. I'm getting shot. I'm not sure what's going. Oh, whatever. I don't know how he killed me. I think I was lagging a little bit. But anyway, you got a good taste of what this is. It's a bit. Yeah, he did kill me. It's a bit slow, which is okay. I want to show you. So I want to show you a bit more of this though in a second because I want to fly around a little bit. Take my old load out. This is the temporary insurance. You don't have a choice of insurance, but basically for like 5% of the value of your ship, you can buy it back. It's complete loadout, or you can get a free Sidewinder if you're poor. But anyway, I want to show you something real quick before we jump over to StarCitizen. I just really want you guys to see how slow the ship spins in this game. I mean, I was dogfighting there, but I really want to show this off because it bugs me, and I brought it up to the Elite Dangerous forum, and I brought it up on the subreddit, and nobody gives a shit. They say, well, it's realistic, because if you spun any faster than the ship lets you, then you would die from the G-forces. That's fine. That you can make that argument if you want. So anyway, I'm going to turn around and look at the station. Okay, here's the docking bay, basically, and the stop. So I already explained to you that if you go in this blue bar here, right, if you move your throttle into this blue bar down by my speed, and you turn faster than if you were to say, stop your engines. You spin very slow, right? Which again, it was a decision made by the developers. It's the game that they want to make. It's the gameplay that they want, right? This wasn't a mistake. This isn't a bug. This is what they're looking for. And you know what? Good for them. It's acceptable that someone decided, you know, they want it to be played this way. They don't like the twitch. They want more methodical dogfighting, and that's fine. It's just not something that I like. But other than the slow pitch, you need to see this is what roll is like, and roll doesn't seem to be affected by your speed at all, which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But look at yaw. Yaw is unaffected by speed from what I can tell. This is yaw. Look at that yaw. Actually, let me see. Maybe you turn a little bit faster, but look at this abysmal yaw. Look at this. I brought this up to the subreddit, and I just got screamed at for not liking this. They were like, do you have any idea how crushed your bones would be if your ship spun any faster than that in space? You would die. Right. We're playing a game where we travel 2,000 times the speed of light. Inertial dampeners. I don't give a fuck. Just I don't. Whatever. Don't try to tell me that the reason that my ship turns slow in this space simulator is because otherwise my body would implode. Obviously, that's not what's going on. It was a design choice. And it's a design choice that I don't like. And I don't think a lot of people will like this. This is just... it's unnecessarily slow. But I understand what they're doing. I understand that they don't want a twitchy game. They want a game that's fast. I'm going to kill this guy. Oh, this is the guy that killed me last time. Sorry, we gotta return. We gotta deal with this guy real quick. But dogfighting is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, the dogfighting is definitely fun. It really is. Especially when I'm just killing people that come out of the station. Ah, okay, I got him. Sorry, I had to kill him. He was the guy that killed me last time. Anyway, yeah, it's slow, but it's definitely. I'd say it's more fun to watch because you can actually tell what's happening. And when we get into these bigger battles, when I start rolling with a group of friends, and I encounter another group, it's going to be much less chaotic and much more like, get this guy off my tail. You two get on that guy, I'll get on this guy. It's going to be much more team-oriented rather than just people just fucking flying all over this shit, launching missiles at each other. Which, I mean, there is... What I'm trying to say is there are merits in the fact that they're trying to make this game slower. I just find it extremely frustrating that how slow it is to turn around. But anyway, the game is beautiful. It runs very smooth. I'm getting a constant 60 frames per second. I get very... There are crashes, but they're understandable. This is pre-beta that I'm playing. It's good. It's just, I just, you know, just take it as it is. That's the dogfighting for Elite Dangerous. I'm going to hop over to StarCitizen real quick, and we're going to kind of take a similar look at StarCitizen and talk about the differences real quick. See you guys soon. Alright, and I'm back. Booting up StarCitizen real quick. So you'll see in a moment that I am a Constellation owner, which means I'm going to be flying the Hornet. In Elite Dangerous, I was flying the base model ship. which is slower. It's got, I think it turns slower than the Eagle. You saw the Eagle. It was that Commander Sidar that I was killing, which was another player, by the way. I hope he watches this video, motherfucker. Anyway, but I wanted to point that out because, to be fair, I was complaining about things that the game was slower, and maybe it gets a little bit better when you have a faster ship. But you're gonna notice something massive in this game. I am already wearing the helmet. So anyway, there's my constellation back there. Beautiful, isn't it? This is StarCitizen, and there's the haunted buggy. There's currently an awesome bug with the buggy. Very, very spooky. Too spooky, 5me. Anyway, I have to hop in the Hornet real quick, and that will start the dogfighting module. In Elite Dangerous, currently, you have to fly to an area that has dogfighting, or you just need to have a random encounter with a player, or a random encounter with an NPC, for that matter. That cockpit looks nice, by the way. I really like how that cockpit looks. You can definitely tell that StarCitizen isn't as fleshed out as Elite Dangerous is yet. Elite Dangerous is obviously further into its development cycle than StarCitizen is, but I really like the way StarCitizen is looking, purely from a look, not... Never mind. Anyway, drone sim. So anyway, I'm going to play on Dying Star because I think it looks good, and I'm going to just jump right into Vandul Swarm. Watch this. Anyway, but no, I don't mean to say that StarCitizen is looking better than Elite Dangerous. I mean, I like the look of StarCitizen so far more than Elite Dangerous. But at the same breath, in the other hand, other metaphors, whatever, you can tell that StarCitizen is behind in the polished department. That's a good word. Elite Dangerous is definitely more polished than StarCitizen at this stage. But again, that's not what really we should be comparing. We should be comparing things that both games have already, which is a rather unfinished dogfighting model, right? We can't really be comparing the graphics yet, even though they definitely have different looks.
Aerospace.
Anyway.
All systems online.
Also, there's a very different control scheme in this game than there is in Elite Dangerous.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Thank you, Jarvis. So anyway, the controls in StarCitizen are really bad right now. It's easy to kind of lose control of your dude, of your ship, because I'll show you in a second. Let's just push this guy up a bit. So, alright, so something you're going to notice right off the bat is the laser is worthless. So here's a rocket.
Target destroyed.
Just, you know, dead.
Scanning.
The laser, I've yet to kill anything with a laser in this game. Which is funny. Because all this pew 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 and it overheats, so whatever. Lock on. And oh, stop. Lock on. There we go. And nope, lock on.
Lock.
There we go. And then it's the win button. They need to fix that. Anyway, not a big deal. Obviously, balancing is going to have to happen. But there's a huge problem with the controls right now. So, in Elite Dangerous, the way keyboard and I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, by the way, in both games. The way it works is the center of your screen is the dead zone, and as you move your mouse further away from it, the ship follows the mouse, basically. And that's basically the same model that StarCitizen is following, but it's way more extreme in this game. So I just want you to watch this. I'm going to find a point of reference, which is going to be the Dying Star. Okay, so watch. So here. So middle of the screen, up. Here's about halfway to the top of my screen, 75%. And now I'm fucking flying. So it's not very gradual at all. So like all here, dead zone, dead. dead zone, dead zone, dead zone. But you get up here, you get some movement, and if you hit the top, you just start flipping the fuck out. No me gusta. Anyway, let's go kill something real quick. Look at that radar. God, I love that radar. The only thing I don't like about the HUD elements is they all look pale, I guess is how I'll describe it. They look pale. They look like Easter colors. They need to be darker. They need to be crisper. Also, I just realized I'm losing... I can't get the sensation that I'm moving.
Collision.
And in what direction I'm moving, or in how fast I'm moving, because there's no space dust. There's no space dust. In Elite Dangerous, there's always these little specks that you're flying through, like...
Collision.
Oh! Ooh! Space is very dirty in Elite Dangerous. In this game, space is a bit cleaner, but you have no sensation of movement. You can hardly tell because you're not, driving on the ground. You can't see trees whizzing by. The only way you can tell how fast you're going is by this meter by the side of my reticle, which right now I'm going 87 meters per second, 100 meters per second. And then there's a boost. Anyway, that's okay. I don't like space dust, but space dust is a good gameplay mechanic because it's a good way of telling your players where they are in the world and how fast they're moving and in what direction they're moving. But I will say, the controls and the movement is just floaty as all hell. Very floaty. Very, very floaty. So anyway, let's look at some of the HUD elements real quick. F1 through 4, I'll do something different. F1 is
Bogey.
Everything, I think. Overview. F2 is my weapon systems, which you can see I have. This is the part that I don't get. I have these lasers, and then right click is. Oh wow, I'm an idiot. I have a Gatling gun. I haven't realized. I've been like right clicking, but it doesn't do anything because sometimes you have to hold down right click. Anyway, and then down on 5 you see my rockets, and you see my right bay is down to 8, my second bay is down to 12, which means I don't think I fired any.
Scanning.
Oh, I'm excited to use my Gatling gun now. Maybe it means I can kill something with my pew-pew lasers. It just sounds cool. Although...
Alert. Systems overheating.
I hate the pew-pew-pew sound. It's bad. The pew-pew-pew sound is really bad right now. I can't... Oh, the sound effect for my machine gun has died.
Alert. Starboard shield. Down. Alert. Systems overheating. Scanning.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the,
Collision.
it's definitely much easier to kill something
Alert.
with lasers.
Aft
I'm sorry,
shields
rockets.
Down. Collision.
And if you hear that, my aft shields are down. You actually have shields on different sides of your ship.
Shields
And I love
charging.
that. That is so cool. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I hope that means that eventually you can like direct power to certain parts of your shield. So if you're getting attacked from the front and you have a big ship,
Systems
oh man, that feels a lot
Scanning.
better. Now that I know that I have Gatling guns on this fucking ship and I'm sending my pew 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 laser, I don't have to use rockets all the time. But no, like I have a Constellation, which is a huge ship. If I can dictate which shields have all my power, and I can like force all power to like my front shields because that's where the attack is coming from, that'd be a really cool mechanic. Really cool mechanic, just saying. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but that would be kind of cool. Zoom lets me zoom in like this. That's pretty cool.
Bogey.
Bogey. Thanks. This is, I don't know. Something, I feel like something has to be done about
Scanning.
the control. I don't know what it is. It needs to be less, I don't know how to describe it. It needs to be not quite as volatile. This is okay. This is okay. But once I start flipping the fuck out, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever played Freelancer, but this is exactly the same thing.
Offline.
What's offline?
Warning. Aft shields.
What's offline?
25%. Alert. Aft shields. Down. Warning. Port shields. 25%.
Oh, shields are down. I've lost my weapons.
Alert. Port shields. Down.
Alright, well, these are. I've lost my auto cannons, I believe.
Target destroyed. Scanning.
And
Alert.
you can tell the tail
Port
of my
shields
ship is broken.
down.
I'm kind of losing control of the ship. It's harder to turn now.
Alert. Aft
Oh,
shields
damn.
down. Lock.
Look. Oh yeah, look how much. Look at all the damage.
Destroyed. Scanning.
That looks cool, but wow. Yeah, the turrets are gone. I'm sorry. The I don't
Shields
know.
charging.
Oh shit. Whatever. I guess we might as well take a look here. So anyway, in my
Shields
opinion,
down.
oh yeah, this game looks far better than Elite Dangerous. Just from a graphic standpoint, there's a lot of systems, a lot of parts of the game that need to be fleshed out. Mainly the HUD. I really don't like how the HUD looks right now. These
All systems
pastel
online.
colors for
Bogey.
enemies and the radar looks really lame. It looks really lame, but it can be fixed easily. And then it's there's too much crazy ass movement going on.
Target destroyed.
God, that is sweet.
Scanning.
You just fucking tear it apart with that Gatling gun.
Alert. Aft shields down. Alert. Starboard shields down. Shields charging.
Take
Lock.
an easy route out of this guy. Oh, I missed him. That's good. See my shields recharging? No? Yeah, there they are. My right shield is still down. Oh, the music stopped.
Shields charging.
I really needed music right now to get me through this.
Lock.
Oh, I missed him again.
Shields charging.
I think this is like the boss. It is the boss. It's named.
Lock. Forward shields.
Oh, there we go.
Target destroyed.
Units.
Alert. Aft shields down.
Well, I think that's enough now. Just wanted to. Oh god, that shield recharge animation looks really
Shields
cool.
charging.
But anyway, that's enough of this. I think you get the idea. There's not too much to do in this. Also, I want to show you something real quick. The vertical thrust is like not
Shields
existent.
charging.
The key bindings say it's Q and E. It does nothing. Look at this. Key bindings. Strafe down. Strafe up. Oh, DC. Decouple. I have to decouple for that to work. Oh, caps lock. Oh man, my whole world has just opened up. That's the other thing. When you turn off flight assist in Elite Dangerous, your ship freaks the fuck out. But in this, it seems to kind of get it right. Oh man. But I'm like, I can't go as fast when I'm decoupled? That's weird. If I decouple, I lose speed. I don't know what I'm missing about that. I don't know. This is exciting though. So anyway, the takeaway from this is get excited for 2014. If you're into space sims, there's a lot for you to there's a lot of patches and a lot of content for you to wait for release. If you've got a lot of money, buy both. But the problem is Elite Dangerous is $150 to get into right now. And StarCitizen, if you want a nice ship to start off with, it's upwards of $120. I don't even remember what the Hornet goes for. Both games obviously are going to probably be around $60 when they release, but who wants to wait for it? But yeah, that's I I mean, that's it for me. I kind of want to get back in and look at my constellation real quick. If you're sticking around, you're sticking around to see my new physics-based rendered constellation with me. I'm excited to see it.
Anvil Aerospace. All
Yes.
systems online.
I'm good. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Look at that texture. Ooh, God, your hand, ouch. Pretty cold. Anyway, oh yeah, let's go look at my Connie. The Constellation's getting an update soon. That I'm excited for, because right now the bridge is not too exciting. Oh yeah, every time you get out of DFM, you're at a slant. It's kind of odd. And you jump like a wimp now. I don't know. It's weird that they slowed that down. Anyway, here's my beautiful, beautiful constellation. Again, this is not part of the video. This is just kind of, you know, for those who stayed after the credits. Just kind of showing off what I've got. The day that I can actually fly this, it's gonna be a good day. Yeah, they broke that. Look, they moved things around. Now this doesn't even come down and whatever. The Merlin is still not there. I've heard that they're gonna change where that I heard that they're gonna change this where the Merlin isn't just gonna jump out of the bottom of the ship. It's actually gonna come out of the back of the ship. My bunk beds for all my sleepovers. My bathroom. My shower. My super clean toilet. My broken mirror. Anyway, real quick, let me just show you this being my turrets. I don't know if I can get in anymore. Uh-oh. I think they've taken away the ability to get in these. Indeed. Let's do this one instead. Can I get in the down one? I can get in the bottom one. That's bizarre. Yes. I can't turn it around or anything, but it's a little broken still, which is fine. It's fine. It's okay. There's no sound either here. It's okay. Anyway, and the main attraction, dear God, the day that I can actually get on to StarCitizen, do this, sit down, and take off, I'm going to need a week of vacation, probably. Oh, God. So many bad things are going to happen in this captain's chair. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to kind of go back and show back-to-back in both games. I know I kind of flew through it, but this video still ended up probably 45 minutes. I don't know. I'm not really keeping track. But anyway, if you've got any questions, if you want to see something in particular, if you want me to go in depth about comparing systems between two of the games, just let me know. I'll make another video real quick and just show it off. But otherwise, I'm going to be playing both games for a long time now. Elite Dangerous is supposed to be out later this year. StarCitizen is supposed to be out completely late 2015. But of course, we'll be playing early iterations of both games long before then. So, yeah. Have a good night, guys. I am going to sleep. See ya.